Warning, heavy spoilers for Solo Leveling Season 2 Episode 11. You have been warned. Go check out my full review for that episode. It was absolutely shocking. Seeing those S-rankers getting obliterated by the Ant King and the way the episode ended with Sung Jin-woo saying exchange, you know a bloody brutal battle is about to happen on Jeju Island and I cannot wait. The episode was so good that it broke many records on Saturday. It broke its own record by achieving the fastest 100,000 and 200,000 likes on Crunchyroll, gaining a whopping 100,000 likes in just 3 hours. That is absolutely insane. Unfortunately, over 2,000 people gave it a big fat dislike, which is unfortunate considering how great the episode was, but I can only assume that they are manhwa readers. But were they right giving it a dislike? Well, I suppose it's a matter of preference. Looking at some of these manhwa versus anime comparison shots posted by these fabulous X accounts, you can clearly see that there is a bit of a difference between the manhwa panels to the anime. I feel like the manhwa has more detail when it comes to some of the line work, as well as far more shadow being applied. But honestly, I do understand why. The anime style is a lot more simplified to the manhwa. You cannot draw multiple different frames with this amount of detail. If you did that, Solo Leveling Season 2 would have come out in 2028, and we all know how fandoms feel about long ways in between seasons. Looking at these side-by-side comparisons, I love the anime style for what it is, but at the same time I can understand why, if you are a manhwa reader who has read Solo Leveling for many years, you would end up hating the anime adaptation. But understand that animation and the comic book medium are different mediums entirely. I love the anime for what it is and don't really have any complaints. Yes, it's annoying we have to wait until Saturday for the new episode. That cliffhanger was a bit painful, mate. But don't worry, because we have 5 new preview images just released by the official Solo Leveling account. The new image 1 is of Choi and Yeonhoo Baek, and they look startled. But they're not the only ones who are startled, as in the second image, we have Mai Donwook, Mr. Lim Tae-gyu, the guild master of the Reaper Guild, and Rando Brando in the background. They also look quite startled. But what could they be looking at? Well, there are 2 potential individuals they could be staring at in shock. One, it could be Sung Jin-woo, as in the third preview image we have a really well drawn shot of him, his hair flowing, the man is looking onwards at something. But what is it? Before I reveal who, in the 4th new preview image, Sung Jin-woo seems to have the dancer in his arms. Hunter Chad did an amazing job in Season 2 Episode 11, going absolutely crazy on the Ant Queen. But sadly, the strongest S-ranker in Korea was no match against the Ant King. And I truly believe the Ant King is the individual that all of the characters are looking at, as in the 5th and final new preview image, we have the Ant King in the background, releasing his aura looking like a demon. Now that I've talked about the 5 new preview images, it's time for some theories. Just to let you guys know, I am an anime only and I do not know the future of the story of Solo Leveling, so please avoid putting any spoilers in the comment section. That way me and other anime onlys like myself will not be spoiled by those comments. My first theory is, why on earth was Sung Jin-woo late to arrive to help the S-Hunters? A lot of people in the comment section of other videos and other posts regarding episode 11 of season 2 have said that there was a 10 minutes delay in the broadcast on Jeju Island, so that is in fact one potential reason as to why Sung Jin-woo arrived late. But you know, I don't buy it. Sung Jin-woo has those shadows in those S-Hunter rankers. Sung Jin-woo could have gotten a brief sneak peek at what was going on in the island without watching the broadcast, so I believe not only was he training, but Sung Jin-woo was fighting with someone. But who was he fighting? I believe he was fighting Dong-soo. Yes, that is my theory. I believe that in the first half of Solo Leveling Season 2 Episode 11, we will in fact see Sung Jin-woo training and Dong-soo will finally confront him. Dong-soo in previous episodes has been so determined in finding out who was the one who Control-Alt-Deleted his bro. I do believe he will find out it was Sung Jin-woo and fight him. I feel like the first half of the episode will be Dong-soo fighting Jin-woo. I do believe that Dong-soo has the knowledge that Jin-woo is the son of the man who defeated him a few episodes back, so maybe he will let out all of his rage on Jin Jinwoo, see what he is made of, and then eventually fight his father. But I do believe that somehow the battle will either end in a draw or Sung Jinwoo will defeat Dongsu. If Dongsu got defeated by Jinwoo, oh my gosh, the man will be humiliated being defeated by father and son. That would be interesting, but it's just a theory of mine. My second theory is that the Ant King not only absorbs the humans' personalities but also their abilities. We did see with Byung-gu Min, the S-ranker healer, who got control alt deleted by the Ant King. We saw a shot of him inside the Ant King. Maybe the Ant King now has his abilities. I do believe the second half of the episode will be Sung Jinwoo entering Jeju Island and battling the Ant King. We will have an intense fight, but just when we think that the Ant King has won, he will use the S-ranker healer, Min Byung-gu's abilities, to heal himself and to restore his body. Maybe these preview frames are the final images of the episode where they're like, oh my gosh, the Ant King restored himself with Byung-gu's abilities. Oh no, what are we gonna do? And I do believe the finale will be an absolute chaotic fight. We still haven't seen Goto yet in these images. The Ant King confronted him, but whether he's alive or dead hasn't been confirmed by anyone yet, so that dude is still up in the air. Could we in fact get a fight of Sung Jinwoo and Goto versus the Ant King? That would be very interesting. But again, we don't know what has happened to Goto. If Goto was in fact going to fight the Ant King alongside Jinwoo, then he would be in these preview images, but he is nowhere to be seen. And my final theory is that the white-haired man and Cha more or less have similar abilities when it comes to their strong sense and smell. The way the white-haired guy reacted, it did remind me of the way Cha reacted. It's just a thought that I had, but maybe these two characters went to a similar school to train. I do feel like if Sung Jinwoo defeats the Ant King and they all go back home, if that ever happens, it will be one of these two characters who will be the ones to pick up the scent of there being another threat. Isil from season 2 episode 8 did say that the Demon Clan forced to work together to defeat a new incoming Doom. I thought that Doom was going to be the Ants, but it does seem like the Ant King is the final boss of this Ant Jeju Island. So unless this Ant King evolves and gets even more stronger and deadlier, and unless there is another major ant on the island, then I do believe there is another big threat that is coming very soon that the crew will not even expect. But I do believe that Cha or this white-haired man will be the first ones to pick up on this new threat with their strong sense of smell. But those are my theories. Overall, these 5 new preview images are hype. They haven't quite spoiled what is going to happen in the episode, but judging on the fact that Jinwoo is finally on Jeju Island, I can only assume that a big battle is about to begin. But tell me in the comments down below, what did you guys think of these new preview images? Did you like them or hate them? Tell me. Like this video, subscribe for more solo leveling videos, as well as other anime news updates, reviews, comparisons, breakdowns, rankings, and more. But thank you for watching, and as always, a boy dude review signing out.